People are getting less sleep than they need to feel awake and alert. In today's video for Health Science 2000, I'm going to be talking about the sleep loss problem, especially focused on the university-wide. In nowadays university life, we have seen people falling asleep in almost every class. Having not enough sleep has affecting people hard to focus on their daily life. And also, when they're doing their studies, doing projects, or doing their homework, or even review for the tests coming up, it makes them harder to focus. What's more, there are a lot of consequences of not having enough sleep. Physically, you feel sick, and mentally, you can feel very stressed. So how many hours does an average Canadian sleep every night? Due to the data found on the Statistics Canada website, it shows that average Canadians spend 7.12 hours on sleeping every night, and 7 hours for men, 7.24 hours for women. Let's take a look at the sleep duration recommendations for adults aged 18 to 64 and seniors aged 65 or older. 7 to 9 hours and 7 to 8 hours of sleep per night, respectively, are recommended. In the website of the Collegian, it shows that 50% of college students are experiencing daytime sleepiness because of the lack of sleep, compared to only 36% of the adults feel that way. Another poll has been created in the University of Toronto between 100 students during the midterm season. It showed that 46% of people slept 6 hours or less, and 35% people slept 6.5 and 7 hours. There's only 19% people has been asleep in the recommended range. As a student of Western, I've seen so many people falling asleep in class, and I've heard so many people complain about how little of sleep they get every night. All because there are so many factors and so many events happening during people's university life. For example, the orientation week in the beginning of every school year, the 48 hours business case competition, the library life, the quizzes, the tests, the exams, the projects, the essays, and the deadlines. And for some students, they may have their own jobs outside of school. What's more, the school clubs, the residents partying, the neighbors come to you and want to have a little chat, the homecoming events every year. And here, we'll take a look at why do we need enough sleep, what is the importance, and also we'll mention what is the consequences of not having enough sleep. First, sleep helps reduce stress. If your body doesn't get enough sleep, it can react by producing an elevated level of stress hormones. Deep and regular sleep can help prevent this. And secondly, sleep can improve your memory. When you sleep well, your body may be resting, but your brain is busy organizing and storing memories, so getting more quality sleep will help you remember and process things better. Also, getting plenty of restful sleep encourages a constant state of relaxation that can help reduce blood pressure and generally keep it under control. And your body is producing extra protein molecules that can strengthen your ability to fight infection when you sleep.
Additionally, having enough sleep can help you maintain your weight. Sleep won't directly make you lose weight, but it can help you keep it under control by regulating the hormones that affect your appetite and reducing your cravings for high-calorie foods. In Canada nowadays, there are almost 30% of the children and young are overweight or obese, and 54% of adults are overweight or obese. Now this amount can be simply reduced by adding more sleep time for the average Canadians. And there is another very serious chronic diseases can be reduced by adding more sleep, that is diabetes. Some research studies have shown that not getting enough sleep may lead to type 2 diabetes by affecting how your body processes As one of the most serious chronic diseases, diabetes in Canada has growing with a rate of 4.2% annually. So with so many things we have discussed about having not enough sleep, how can we prevent that in the university life? Here I have listed some advices. First, I'm going to talk about the school policies which we can do better on, and we can talk about some daily habits that can help each student their own to prevent having not enough sleep. The exam season in Western seems to be the period that makes most students sleep less than what they average do. That's either because students having a few exams in a really close date, or they're having a lot of exams. So the policy in Western is you can only be accommodated when 3 or more exams scheduled within 3 consecutive periods or 23 hours. This policy means that if you're having an exam 11 a.m. today and 6 p.m. today, and you're having another one at 9 a.m. in the morning tomorrow, you will be able to switch one of the exams you want. However, if you're having one exam at 9 a.m. today, the other at night, and in the next day morning you're having 9 a.m. exam again, in that case, you're not able to switch that. And that can create a lot of stress for the student, which has happened a lot. So let's take a look at what other universities do on their exam policies. Ryerson University has done a great job on the exam policies. And for the students in Ryerson, they can be accommodated when they have more than 2 exams in one calendar day. For students in Laurier, they can do the same thing as long as they have more than 2 exams in 24 hours. So if Western can help change their exam policies like those 2 universities, it will effectively reduce the stress university students have when they're in exam season. Done with the school side, I have some advices for the students themselves to do to try to get a more efficient sleep time. First is to take less caffeine at night. Second is to avoid using electronic devices 30 minutes before their sleep. And third, of course, is getting well prepared through the year rather than review 24 hours day by day before the exam. For anything has gone bad or gone wrong, there is always the mental health helplines in the Ontario region that can be reached, and they can help you. Thank you for watching my video today, and attached is all the references that has been used during the video making process. I hope you get some valuable information from the video, and hopefully you can sleep more than you used to in the future. Thanks.